Hi, everybody, and welcome to Threads and Tangents, where this week's episode is brought to you by Dark and Dreary, as you can tell from my lighting.
Hmm.
How
Yeah,
are you,
really
Janelle?
dingy. Oh, I said dingy, not dreary. I'm fine. I'm sick, but getting on with life.
Okay, get on,
And it,
suppress it, suppress it, suppress
yeah,
it.
I'm female. I don't let sickness get me down. I've still got too much to do.
Whereas I'm male and I'm going to die in bed.
Mm, I do
But,
not have man flu, so
well, yes, it's a real thing. It's a real scientific thing. It
really,
is. It is
yeah,
a real scientific thing. Thank you very much.
yeah.
Yes. Well, anyway. Last week's episode, lots of people, lots of debate again. Um, so let's just jump straight into it. And if you don't mind, I want to go first this week because
Yeah.
my one is very bizarre.
Oh,
But
I'm intrigued.
let's make a start. So,
Okay, go.
okay. So,
Okay.
am I the a-hole for putting sprinkles on my cakes?
Yes.
I
Yes,
told
man.
you it's a weird one.
Yeah.
So I, 17 female, was baking three cakes today. Two were smaller self-serve kind of cakes, and one was a single layer cake. My mum has told me before not to put a lot of sprinkles on the cakes, and she was laughing and joking around with me, so I thought she wasn't being serious. Also, why do some sprinkles matter that much? This is a weird one.
Yeah.
After baking and frosting, I put some sprinkles on each one, and as I was clearing up the kitchen, my mum walked in. No hey or anything, just you didn't throw sprinkles all over the cakes, did you? When I told her I put some, I made sure there wasn't a big gaping hole without sprinkles, but it was by no means a lot. She scoffed at me. She responded with, but I told you not to. These cakes aren't just for you, even if you think they are right. Wow, this mum sounds controlling. I
Do people
started to
not like
cry.
sprinkles?
I don't know. I started to cry, but responded with a mumbled, yes, ma'am. And then she went, gosh, sometimes you're just so selfish about things like this. And she went back to doing laundry.
What?
I get not always liking sprinkles, but why are you calling me selfish over it? She's the only one who's having an issue with sprinkles, and no one else cares. They'll just eat it. I was tempted to tell her to pick. I was tempted to just tell her to pick them out, but
Yeah.
decided against it, and now I'm in my room. So am I the a-hole?
My God, the next cake I make, I would literally get a tray of sprinkles and just dip it in it. Like, you can't see the cake, it's
I
just a
would
pile of
I would
sprinkles.
cook the sprinkles into the cake.
Yeah.
If you yeah, I cook the sprinkles into the cake and and just do that. That's what I'd
Oh,
do. Then they're not on the outside, but they're on the inside and be like, yeah.
oh, I'd
But
do one of those like cakes with the hole in the middle and like, yeah, fill it with sprinkles. So when she cuts it open, the sprinkles go everywhere. What the hell?
I thought it made me laugh when I read it. I was like,
That's
huh?
that's got to be some sort of like she's thinking of something else, but she's just using the sprinkles because
I,
that's
but
weird.
how it makes me laugh is like, how can you be so selfish? Huh? It's sprinkles,
The
woman.
only person on the entire planet who has an issues with sprinkles.
but but
Jesus, they're
but to
freaking
call
sprinkles.
her selfish over this.
Please tell me there's like comments or updates or something because that's mental.
Uh, uh
You're like, oh yeah, no, my mom's actually a sociopath and she's in prison now for killing someone with sprinkles.
so
Like,
a couple of the comments. Because she's the baker of the family, she's expected to do it. She
what,
does
the
it just for
17-year-old or the
yeah,
mom?
yeah, the 17-year-old, yeah.
And they got to do
It's
it.
just for fun, and it's just to have something nice in the house. Um, there's no one allergic to them, so everybody in the family can eat them.
Fine.
Um, she doesn't. This is it. she doesn't make dinner for her, but she's forced to eat her cooking. But she's forced her to eat her cooking before. I just made them myself, but if my family asks, then I won't say no.
I don't really
Just
get your hers context. Like, who are we talking about, OP or the mom?
so the OP. So sorry, the mum doesn't cook for the OP, but she's
Right.
forced her to eat her cooking before. But she
Right.
just makes the cakes and stuff for herself, and if her family wants them, she doesn't say no. So yeah, there's
I
no
think she needs
update.
to move out as soon as she
There's
turns 18.
there's like no update whatsoever about like everybody straight away in the comments has been like, you're not the asshole, like you're
No,
not the a-hole. But
your mom's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
Um,
I don't know what to make. I'm weirded out by this.
so in our thing above right now, where do we think she sits
Obviously
on
not
the
the
scale?
a-hole. Just the a-hole
uh,
for not putting more sprinkles on.
I, I honestly was like, what the hell when I read this? And I was like, this is just too funny. I thought it was satire to begin with. And
It's too funny.
no, it really isn't. It really, really isn't. It's just quite funny
That's
that's
weird.
her response. But yeah, there you go. There's my one. Nice, short and sweet, and also hilarious at the same time.
Um, I am.
That's blown you away, hasn't it?
Yeah, I. Well, I'm gonna change my story now to something a bit more funny because I can't go from sprinkles to what I was gonna read.
Oh, okay,
I'll drag it
okay.
down a bit.
You drag it down just a tad. Go on then.
Yeah,
What you
right.
got for me?
So let me click on this one. So I mean I found this one funny. I don't know if it's not quite the same funny. So
Okay.
mine is my supervisor met my boyfriend and now she wants a HR meeting. So
What?
no,
Okay.
this is from Best of Reddit updates.
Oh God. Okay.
It's not super long. Right. So posting here because my friends are busy and I feel like this is the next best thing. Okay. Love the Redditor.
Love Reddit.
Yeah, Redditor, you're my friends, guys. So
Okay.
I, 24 female, am a high school science teacher and my boyfriend, 75 male, is a OF model. This is important.
Hold on. 75 male.
25.
Oh, I misheard. I thought you said 75. Right, okay.
Pretty sure I said 25. No, OP is 24 female. Her
hmm
boyfriend is 25 male.
Okay.
So
She's the teacher. He's an OF
he's,
model.
he's an OF model.
Okay.
Today after school, he helped me carry some stuff for the lab I'll be doing for my kids. When he arrived, the principal, I'll call her Jan. Oh God, I hate that
Oh,
name.
Karen.
Jan. That's what people try and call me sometimes. I'm like, no. Jan, like, is Jan short for Jeanette? No, it's not. Um, I'll call her Jan. She was outside for dismissal and was able to meet him. Whilst he was helping me set up everything in my classroom, Jan came in and asked if they had ever met, since he looked familiar.
Oh no.
My boyfriend said he didn't think so, and that was that.
Oh,
Hey, have we met? I've seen you somewhere.
oh no. Oh
Feels
no.
When we finished, I gave him a tour of the school that ended at her office. Jan was still there and greeted us again before a look of what I can only describe as fear came across her face. The
Oh
penny
no.
dropped.
Oh no.
Because, she's already said, I think we've met. Like, she
Yeah.
realised.
She realized she went and Googled. She went and Googled.
No, I think she just remembered. Like,
Oh
I don't think
no.
she Googled him. I think the pennies just dropped of where she knows him from. And if she hadn't have said, "Oh, where do I know you from?" like she probably could have pretended not, but
Yeah.
they've already had that conversation. So, um, She quickly excused herself and we were left alone and confused. My boyfriend asked if maybe she recognized him from his OF page. I said, surely not. She's a middle-aged woman who barely knows how to use her phone. I hate the thing of middle-aged women and people not knowing how to use their phones. Like, that a lot of middle-aged people do.
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
Um,
Oh, no.
He let me live in denial until I got a text from her saying, I got a text from her whilst we were cooking dinner. She said this: "Good evening, OP. I'd like to have a meeting with you and HR, or the HR person's name from HR, tomorrow morning. Please be in my office at 7 a.m. Oh, she got HR involved. Wow.
What?
Yeah, please have a meeting with me and HR tomorrow. Really? She'd go to HR and be like, by the way, I've seen this dude's work. So
What?
now I'm almost certain that my boyfriend was right and she does know him from his page. He keeps trying to reassure me that it's not about that, but I can see it in his eyes that he's at least a little bit proud of himself. Can you imagine? I've kicked him out to go and buy me some stress snacks. My friends are busy and my family doesn't know he's an OF model, so I don't know who else to turn to. Maybe you'll have some advice for me. I want to crawl out of my skin.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yeah. So one of the comments is, do not under any circumstances admit that your boyfriend is an OF model.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, she can play the denial card. Like, what? What are you trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
So obviously this is
Oh,
best of Reddit updates, so there's an update.
oh no.
So I arrived at my meeting at 7 a.m. I know a lot of you thought this was an early time, but school starts at 7:45, so this is normal. Yeah, like 7 a.m. is not early for a teacher.
Hmm.
I did record the meeting, and even though I am a one-party consent state, I asked to be safe. So in her state, you don't have to ask consent to record.
Okay.
So she doesn't have to, like in England, we have to say, I'm going to be recording this conversation. Otherwise, you can't use it in court.
Yep. Yeah. Fair. Fair.
The meeting started with Jan, my principal, saying that it had recently come to their attention that my boyfriend has been publicly participating in lewd acts. Publicly, okay. I asked what she meant. Just outside in the car park. I asked what she meant, since as far as I knew, my boyfriend had never been charges filed against him for something like that. Yeah, because that's illegal. Public displays of lewdness are against the law. I think in probably all the states. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
That's when the HR lady, let's call her Pam, said
Jan
that
and Pam.
Jan and Pam said that somebody, they couldn't name names, just said that it was a staff member, found his OF account. Oh, you can guarantee that Jan was like, oh, somebody's told me that he has an OF account. I can't tell you who though.
We can't look at charges on my card or anything like that, or nothing at all. I've not DM'd him casually. Anyway.
Like many of you said, I asked what that was, since I'd never heard of it. What's that?
What? We don't know what that
I've never
is.
participated in such a thing. What is this? They explained it, although they did not look as uncomfortable as I'd hoped. Damn. Then they asked if I had ever participated in or intended to participate in one of the videos. I said no. Jan said that I couldn't bring any uninvited guests into the building, so I pulled up an email thread that I had asked for permission and reminded her that he had his ID scanned in order to get into the building.
Oh, brilliant.
Pam said due to the nature of his online activities that he would no longer be allowed in the school. I kind of get it.
Yeah,
Like, and
that's fair.
then,
That's a fair comment. Yeah.
yeah. I said okay and asked when I brought my dad to help move some things in the future, would I need to disclose his online activities as well? He's also an
Oh, Jesus, can you imagine? We're just a family of OFs, and I broke free and went to college.
Oh god. Pam said that wasn't necessary. Okay, so the dad's fine. Because she's not seen that one, so that one's
Yeah.
fine. Like only ones
Oh
I've seen.
God.
Um
It's like a weird version of like Footloose. High School Musical, where they broke.
Footloose.
I don't know, where they broke free from. Oh, I don't want to be a basketball player anymore. I don't want to be an OF fan. I want to be a teacher.
I'm breaking free.
That's like,
Pam said that wasn't necessary, but that they couldn't have a teacher on the staff affiliated with a sex worker. Ooh. I asked what that meant, and she said that I could not bring him onto the school grounds, to any school functions, or anything related to the school. Additionally, since the school represented the church, explains a lot.
here we go. Keep church and state separate, but no, apparently not. Go on.
Represent the church, the staff could only have relationships with people who upheld dignified image.
She was the one watching.
Exactly.
She
Are you
was
allowed
one.
to watch OS? Like, is that dignified?
Wow. Oh no.
Oh, geez. Apparently, my boyfriend does not do that. She also said that if they receive one report from a parent, student, or staff member of my affiliation with him after this meeting, that would be grounds for immediate termination. How can you fire someone for, like, I get it if it's like, oh, your boyfriend's a convicted criminal or like a nonce or something like that. I could get it. But an OF fan behind a paywall, which these kids shouldn't be allowed to see anyway, because like you have to be over 18
I
with
mean,
payment.
also for the fact that she's not doing anything. It's her other half.
Mm. Exactly. If she was 100% dismissal, like
Yeah, but
not allowed to
oh
do that.
god.
But her boyfriend,
Oh,
and she's not in it either. So it's like, oh God.
oh god.
Well, I asked if that also applied to the staff member who reported it in the first place, since they went onto the corn site.
Yeah.
Jan said that's irrelevant. Of course it's irrelevant.
No, it's not. It's not, but okay.
Jan said it's irrelevant and the meeting is about me and not the other staff member. The meeting ended shortly after that, and they asked me to sign an acknowledgement of the meeting. I told them I wanted to review it first and brought it home with me. Good girl.
Yeah. Get your
My
lawyer
boyfriend
involved.
my boyfriend is furious and at the same time keeps apologizing, saying it's his fault. But it's not. No, it's not his fault.
It's
He's
not his
not doing
fault.
anything wrong. The standards for teachers are crazy. Yeah, they are. We're going to have a little Indeed LinkedIn date. So hopefully I can get out there ASAP. Lesson learned, never take a job in a religious school. That's
My advice, use your boyfriend's OF money to buy a lawyer to sue the school.
well, I don't know how much to be able to sue the school. Like, I think you should just leave. Like,
I do
obviously,
agree, 100% leave. Jan is an a-hole.
how is Jan not getting in trouble? Like, if you
I
can't be
know.
affiliated with a sex worker, why are you allowed to watch
Exactly.
that kind of stuff?
Like, double standards.
Yeah,
Double
absolutely.
bloody standards. That is
Absolutely.
no.
Yeah.
That's disgraceful. But she's right. She definitely needs to get out. And it's nice that he's actually really supportive of her and stuff. And like,
Sounds like a good relationship.
he
Like,
sounds like
really.
it sounds like a healthy, strong relationship between the two of them.
And
That
it's not his fault. Like, he's
yeah,
just doing his job. Like, he's allowed to do what he wants. And like, he's not hurting anyone. It's behind a paywall. So it's not like it's all over the internet for the
yeah.
kids to
And
see.
if she's happy, and if she is happy that that's how their relationship is, then fair enough.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I don't think
and
that
it's
came into
not, and
question.
it's
Like,
not her, but it doesn't affect her day to day To be, I don't know, like it's yeah. To
I don't think
me,
that's
they,
on a question. It's nothing to do with their relationship. It's this school. Like, as long as she's not in it, like,
but
it doesn't
the
matter.
school are making it about her relationship by saying that she can't be in a relationship with someone. They can't dictate what relationship. That's why I brought it up, because the school's trying to
Right.
dictate that she can't have a relationship with somebody. Like
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. It's like,
Flat out bullshit.
I agree. Yeah, it's as long as he's not hurting anyone and she's not in it,
Yeah,
then the only reason she knows because she watches the damn thing. If she never
exactly.
watched it, she'd never know.
Exactly. I mean, I bet you no other teachers know about it, but I bet you any money is probably a snaky little bitch, and she'll
She probably
probably go,
has her own OF.
well, either that, or she'll go to another staff member. Oh, have you heard about Phyllis's? I don't know what she's called, Phyllis's boyfriend. No. Oh well, you should look up his name. His name is Huge Cock 68 or whatever, and they Google it and go, oh my god, and put a complaint in. Oh, you're now fired for termination. I bet you Jan's a snaky little bitch like
Fired
that.
for termination.
No, terminated, like they said.
You are fired for
You're
termination.
fired for termination. I'll be back. Uh, but yeah, I bet you she's a snaky little bitch.
Oh yeah, she's clearly the one that spreads all the gossip, and but
Yeah.
then she's obviously watching corn sites, so
Probably at work. Check her history.
I wonder if she has like, because I mean I've never gone on OF, but I wonder if like he can look at who his subscribers are,
What, like
and she
Twitter?
be like,
Sorry, I mean
Jan,
Instagram. We can do that on Instagram. We don't talk about X or Twitter here.
on we don't talk about our exes here. It like could be like subscribers Jan 1847
Jan
horny.
Jan underscore head teacher underscore 69.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. That would be interesting.
Yeah, take her down with you. Leave and just
Yeah,
throw that bomb in.
yeah.
By the way, guys.
Jan the sex pest. This is the messages she sent my boyfriend,
Yeah.
asking for him to throw mud at her and have sprinkles on top. I don't know.
Too many sprinkles, man. Not too many. Just a
Yeah, not
couple.
too many, because otherwise that other OP's mum will say that she's being selfish. Bloody
Yeah.
Jan and those sprinkles and mud. Ah,
Oh
no,
god.
okay, so obviously
She's
we need to,
obviously not.
yeah, we need to obviously fit it into our thing, and I'm gonna say that Jan is the 100% the arsehole. The
Yeah.
OP done nothing wrong, so she's at the
No.
bottom, but Jan is the arsehole.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
That is
crazy.
absolutely ridiculous. Well, well, let's. I mean, let's see what the audience think. I mean, I'd love to hear the argument the other way. I really would. If anyone has them, please write comments and tell
Oh,
us.
there'll be teachers or like religious school teachers that will be like, it's disgusting. How dare you?
But
Cannot-
but obviously we invite everyone's opinion. We're not saying
Yeah,
that ours is
no.
right. So
I'm not
I'm
telling them not to
intrigued.
comment.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what other people's viewpoints are on this. I mean, the sprinkles one, I will argue with you in the comments, because
Yeah. If anyone
that's
thinks she's the a-hole, then
on
you've
for
got
too many
issues.
sprinkles. We need to
But
have a
who
serious
hurt you with
conversation.
sprinkles?
Yeah. And I will argue with you in the comments, just so you're aware.
There's someone in the comments like, I was abused with sprinkles when I was a child.
Wait, you never know. You never know. We're not, but yeah.
I'm sure weirder things have happened.
Yeah, Christ. Like, again, wow, if the family was allergic to sprinkles, fair enough, but they weren't, according to the OP. And for this one, Jan's an eye hole. Jan is
eye-hole.
she's an a-hole. An
It's an
a-hole.
eye-hole.
She uses her eye holes to look at her boyfriend's OF and then report her. That's the problem. That's the damn problem.
I can't get over the sprinkle one though. Like part of me's like I wanna. And if you're allergic to sprinkles, like I'm pretty sure, like I've never made them, but I think sprinkles is just icing. So if you're allergic to sprinkles, you're probably allergic to cake anyway, because like I'm sure the cake probably has icing on it too. So
Yeah, she says that she put. Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
I know. It's God Almighty. God Almighty. Well, anyway. Yeah. Let us know your comments and what you think. Let us know below or on Instagram where you can find us and all of that, which you can find in all our links that are attached to everything on part of all of this. Yeah. I've been Nathan, who does like sprinkles.
And I'm still Janaea.
I'm sure who likes sprinkles as well.
I'm gonna go and take a bath of sprinkles.
Oh, and put it on your OF page. Anyway, sorry, your boyfriend's OF page. Let me get that right. Sorry, that's how that works. As you go to your religious school. Anyway, see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.